Hey everybody, I'm Caleb, and I'm back for part 9 of Lifeless Planet. This one might be the finale, I don't know. Let's find out what happens. So far, we know that she's given up her life, and I'm just going to go ahead and do a little rundown of my little thing. Like, so far we found out that we found that the Russian lady. This is the sole survivor of some Russians from back in the Cold War. I got shot up here on a one-way trip, and I guess my guy volunteered because his wife fell off a cliff while they were hiking, so he sort of gave up on life, and he just decided to go out here. If he was going to die, do something useful with his life or something along those lines. He gets here, found out the Russians were here, and we started getting attacked by those little plant creatures, and then she showed up and started leading me around the planet. I guess she tried to tell her story before she passed away, I guess, and wanted people to know what happened. And she finally gave herself up to save me and this planet. And I guess that's what the Russians wanted her to do, but maybe she didn't want to. She was coping with it, and then maybe meeting my character. It didn't really do much between the two of us. It didn't show too much dialogue. And I don't know why I just died there. I wasn't even falling that fast. Oh, well, thank you for putting me right back up here. That was awfully nice. But anyways, I guess that creature decided it wanted to kill me and harvest my body for nutrients for its plant people. Because that's what humans are, essentially, when they die. I go back, when they get buried, they just turn back into nitrogen and all that stuff, and it fertilizes the plants and all that good stuff. But she gave up her body to bring back the moss, it looks like, which was the main source of nutrition that ended up getting destroyed through some accident because of the Russians were trying to generate electricity off of it or something from the plants that came here. That was kind of interesting that it was a alien plant species. That was kind of cool. Built these portals and a portal to Earth. So the plants on Earth may have came from this planet, according to this game. That's all kinds of stuff.
So the other portal does lead back to Earth, but hundreds of years in the future.
Wait a minute, what? This portal of this planet was a one-way transportation mechanism, as we discovered following our initial arrival. We originally assumed it would work like any doorway that we could return through the same portal device at our convenience, but this is not the case. Thankfully, we eventually discovered the second portal, the departure portal, leading back home. This two-portal system is actually very efficient for transport purposes, and we developed our settlements appropriately to regulate travels back and forth as necessary. What we didn't comprehend at first was the lost time encountered through the portals. While transportation happens quickly, time on Earth and this planet are not at sea. We soon realized a week on this world as it was a month back on Earth. When the portals failed this time, the disparity became great. When the arrival portal malfunctioned and killed so many people, we became afraid to use the departure portal to return to Earth. Over time, we started to see images we did not recognize on the other side. There were strange towering structures, much more advanced than anything we'd seen before. Some believe the portal had it recalibrated to the homeworld of the portal's creators, but I know the truth. The images of the portal were of Earth, but centuries in the future. Damn, that's crazy. Unfortunately, we never tested our hypothesis. Given the complete unstable power reactions from the portal, it was far more likely we would suffer a tragic transportation accident like our comrades from home attempting to reach us. There were no volunteers and eventually no further opportunities before the portal went dark and cold. In retrospect, I wish we'd taken our chances. Man, that's a sad story. Survival from here.
Гораздо высокотехнологичнее, чем когда-либо виденные нами.
But where am I supposed to go from here again?
Что портал перенастроился на планету, с которой прилетели.
I really don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I got lost reading that story. Oh, over here. Alright, I got it. I think. I continue. Yeah, alright. I figured it out, don't worry. I got this.
на столетия вперед в будущее.
Man, that's...
Счастье.
Oh, man. That's crazy. We kind of got trapped here, go to the future. I wonder if what they were seeing was our future, like we're like the modern age, and I wonder if what I'm going to see is going to be even further in the future. They said centuries, but like we all know, Earth advanced really fast over the last 50 years. So. Whoa, that's it. That's insane. Hey lady, can you make me a land bridge? Go over there. Oh shit. Ouch. Oh god. That is a wee terrifying. I want to go up to you, but I'm afraid of what will happen. Screw it, let's go. Might as well. If you kill me, it's just it'll be okay. I'll accept it. Oh, I don't even think I can get to you. Yeah, I can't even get to you. That sucks a bit. I kind of really wanted to say bye. It's been nice visiting your planet. I feel like I'm gonna get captured by some Russians and put in some camp, black camp thing. I don't know where the portal is, it's just a theory. I figured like being Russians and being that I'm an American astronaut who got here, and I'm guessing that this was probably like a classified ship flight, but then again I don't really remember the exact beginning of the game. Huh. Is that supposed to be Earth? I can't really make out much from here. Is she gonna come say goodbye? Because that'd be kind of cool. Is there gonna be something over here that I'm gonna do? I was kind of like expecting a little note. Well, a little data. It does look like it might be in the future. Let's go see what's kept on.
As I understand, you've kept your wife on life support. It sounds like you haven't been able to let her go.
Actually, I did it for her. I want to give her every chance to live again, even if I'm not here.
Am I back home now? Flying cars and stuff. Oh man. It looks fake. It doesn't look real. I'm gonna get to see my guy at home. I guess that was it. The ending, like, it was good for the most part. Overall, it was a good game. It had some really nice puzzles. They weren't too hard though. Like the little button pushing could have been a little bit more complicated. But at the same time, I can't like maybe a little bit more complicated. But like in the area, you could figure out like what to do and stuff. But the story was pretty good, and it was like I feel like the ending kind of just got rushed a little bit though. It just like pushed you out the door. Overall, the story that you learn, I probably missed some stuff too. Speaking of that, oh look, there's some guy. Let's see what else you see on here. Jim Kelly. But anyways, yeah, like overall the story was great. I feel like it should have been. Like it had you explore the crazy world, but it was kind of desolate, so there wasn't much. Like everything kind of looked the same. I would have loved to explore it when after she turned or saved the planet and all the trees started going, it would have been kind of cool to explore it there and see what the life forms had to do and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty good overall. I did not. It was
What
fun.
do you miss most about Earth?
Oh, there is more.
Well, my wife first of all, and Earth itself. All of it. She saw the beauty of this planet long before I did.
You truly loved her.
Of course. And if you lose someone you love, even 20 light years probably isn't enough distance to make you stop missing them.
I wonder what that's all about. Interesting. That's all for Lifeless Planet. So, that was the finale. Bye. I don't really have much else to say, to be honest. So, I'll see you guys in another video of a game that I don't know yet. If you guys have any suggestions that you'd like me to play or anything, let me know.